Hello there everyone, and it's been a while since I've actually done another video recently. A couple of things have actually happened in the past few weeks or so. Work has just been busy, you know, the usual daily grind and that shit. But last week, one thing definitely happened is that I turned 26 years old. And I don't feel any bloody different. So, yeah, that happened. So I actually thought that this week, let's take this week off. Why not? I deserve a little break from work for a while, but only because I actually wanted to do some recording of some kind. So, thanks for the patience. I hope it's been rewarded. It probably hasn't, because you get to see this ugly mug again. So I thought I'd kick things off with limited edition items, especially in the video game industry. Reason why I've decided to do this as a starting point, well, they crop up everywhere. Whether it's for limited edition games, they could have extra content or extra little trinkets just to entice you in. And the same thing can also apply for hardware. They've done limited edition games consoles and accessories, and they're everywhere. They're all over the place. And I've actually made an exception to the rule with these two items. I needed some new controllers for both the PS4 and the Xbox One. So I thought, tell you what, let's pick up some, but they have to be special. So I thought I'd better kick things off with this one. This is, when it falls back into place, is the DualShock 4 20th Anniversary Special Edition for the PS4, of course. And just today I got this, the Xbox One controller Forza Motorsport 6 Edition. Now these celebrate two different anniversaries. I will cover both of which in the actual unboxing of said items. So let's get on with that now. Okay, so I thought I'd better kick things off really with the DualShock 4, the 20th Anniversary Edition. And normally I'd show you around the box. This is the front where the controller is, there's the back and so on. But I thought I might as well talk about my actual history with both of these consoles. Not in... or yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, with the PlayStation, I actually did grow up with the PlayStation platform quite a lot. Unfortunately, we never really owned one because, well, we were a tight family. But I did actually manage to play a PlayStation 1 at the time, and that was actually my first console that I ever played. I actually remember when I was probably about, I think I was either 6 or 7 maybe, that we were invited up to a friend's house. They're a really close family friend of ours. And I think their mum actually asked me, would you like to have a go on the PlayStation? And politely I said yes, because I didn't know what it was at the time, I'll admit. And we were brought into the lounge, and there was this grey box. And that grey box was the original PlayStation. And inside was this game. And it was my first ever PS1 game, Crash Bandicoot. The moment that power was switched on, the distinctive startup jingle was sounded. Oh boy. That I actually made a pact that I actually downloaded Crash Bandicoot onto my PS3 because that was my first ever PlayStation game and I absolutely loved it. But as for actually owning the PlayStation, I was actually introduced to the PlayStation 2. So I was introduced to PlayStation quite later on in terms of time frames. But the first game for that was actually Gran Turismo 3, and that's when I got hooked in particular to the racing genre. Anyway, waffled on enough, let's actually open up this and let's have a look. So as you can see, it's in the original grey colour. Fall back into place, will you? Because that's the original colour of the PlayStation. So let's very carefully, he says, while stabbing himself, make an incision. And please open up. Careful. Don't want to damage this. Bloody stupid tape. Why do they put such strong tape on the actual box and never onto the actual item itself? I don't bloody know. Anyway, that's all that open. Let's take a look at the controller. I will say very standard packaging for this because it's pretty much the same packaging that's used for the DualShock 4 actually. Let's have a look at the controller. Let's have a look. There we go. Get out of the way. Get out of the way and all. So let's have a feel. Okay. Same sort of analog sticks. Same trigger feel, same button feel, same sort of touchpad feel across here. On the PlayStation button is the original coloured logo as well. It's just another DualShock 4. That's it. It's just a DualShock 4, just repainted in the old style colours, and the logo's obviously changed. It's just the same as any other DualShock 4 you can buy. I don't see how this is meant to be special. I mean, yeah, I'm going to use this now as my primary controller, but it just doesn't feel like it's a very special edition. It's just, yeah, not gonna lie, pretty disappointed with that. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna use it, but disappointed. Let's just hope then that the Xbox One controller is any better. Well, this one is actually slightly different, as this celebrates 10 years of the Forza Motorsport franchise. And with this, obviously it's branded Forza Motorsport 6. It's in a very distinctive blue colour with some blue stripes across here. Same with the buttons, same with the analog sticks, and some of the other buttons across here. But it's designed, in a way, I've been quoted, it's the similar colour to the new 2017 Ford GT. There it is. How is that a similar colour? I actually do not know. But I will say, in terms of packaging, and they've actually done this with pretty much all of their Xbox accessories, much nicer. It actually feels like it's much more of a premium product compared to, well, this pile of garbage, whatever it bloody well is. But yeah, much nicer packaging all round. It actually feels like it's got quite a decent weight to it as well, which is quite nice to know. But in terms of the actual Xbox franchise I got introduced to, this was actually much later on. I actually got introduced to the Xbox 360, and that was my first Xbox console ever. So I was really late introducing to it, but it was Forza Motorsport 3 that sold me the Xbox One, without a shadow of a doubt. And since Forza FM3, I was actually hooked to the franchise ever since. I actually did play Forza Motorsport 2 as the demo, but I'm actually going to be honest, I really didn't like it that much. But there you go, and all that. So let's get this opened up and let's see if this is actually any better. So straight away, much better opening than the DualShock 4. Let's say that. And it's very well presented. There's the controller in plain view. We'll have a look at that in a minute. If I can get it out of the box. There you go. Put you to one side for a moment. And oh yeah, got a couple of batteries because, yes, they still need to use AA batteries. I will actually end up using them because the plain charge kit that I had for my original controller stopped working. And inside we've also got some guides, manuals in different languages. I know how to bloody well use a controller. Oh god. And hey up, we've actually got some Forza Motorsport stickers. So we've got Xbox One, the Forza Motorsport logo, and of course Forza Motorsport written there. Don't know if it's picked up well in the camera or not, but there you go. Let's pop that back in. And I'll get the rather presentable box out of the way. Very stylish. I do like that actually. Really nice finish. And let's take a look at the controller itself. Same sort of trigger feeling, but they're actually painted silver. They're meant to represent the headlights, apparently. How? I don't know. Analog sticks feel pretty much the same, but they're blue. Same with the buttons on here. But I will say it's a much nicer, for some reason, it's a much nicer feel of holding it than the DualShock 4. And that's partly because underneath it actually has rubberized grips. And again, it just feels nice. It feels much nicer to hold. It feels more like a premium product, like it's something actually worth buying, but it's still kind of, hello. I've just noticed it's got a 3.5mm jack. But I think that is now part of the updated Xbox One controllers anyway, because a lot of people complained that that wasn't included, where it is on the DualShock 4. But yeah, I actually like that. That actually is much better than the DualShock 4 20th anniversary edition, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Same sort of controller in terms of what they are, but do I recommend getting these? Well, probably not, to be honest with you. I wouldn't recommend getting a special edition unless you really want to. But if I were to choose between the two, this one actually feels much better. It's just the same Xbox One controller, but it's better somehow. This is just a reskin. But there you go. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts and unboxings of two special edition controllers, and that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Like, rate, share, however YouTube works nowadays, and subscribe if you want to see any more stuff, because there will be some more videos on the way soon, and I will catch you then. See you around. Take care. Bye.